Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be filming our top 5, that was 10, top 5 lures of 2019. And these lures really helped us catch a lot of pike. And so we wanted to share them with you guys. Lures that we're showing too are really multi-species. Yeah. So if you have a fixed budget, let's say you only want to spend $10, $15 on like a couple lures.
Or you're like looking to get someone a couple lures for their birthday.
And you don't know what they're really good for. All these lures are
pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So we're gonna just jump right into it. Our first lure, and probably the least expensive lure, is the spoon. And I'm not talking about just any spoon. This is Fleet Farm brand Appendix $2 spoon.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can see that the coloring or how beat up it is.
As you can see from all the scratches, it has had quite a bit of hits on it. And the one thing that is very unique about this spoon in particular is the red dot there. It's usually black. I think giving it the red dot actually lets the fish hone in on it and attack the spoon directly.
Yeah, and the key is for this thing too is fishing it really slow. You don't want to crank this thing fast. You want to get that nice wobble action. And that's how you really hammer it with him. And it even converted him.
Yes, I am known around the family as the Perch King. Perch King.
No. So that's number 1. And so number 2 is RAPALA Shadow Wrap. And this lure costs about $8. It's a really good lure. It looks really good, more eye candy than anything, but
it also has sound candy. Listen. Yeah. Get that sound candy.
And so anyways, that you gotta fish it, again, really slow. And you give it that darting action, it goes back and forth. And when it just sits there, all of a sudden you'll be waiting, all of a sudden it just takes off. And that's when you know you got a jumbo on. But this thing, I don't know why, it produces. But we're gonna move on to our next lure.
So one of my personal favorites, you know, being the Perch King, we got the live target perch. You know, that's a classic favorite. Again, has the rattling noise there to fish some more murky waters, and it also has just some beautiful graphics on it. It looks just like a perch, especially the action it has when you are going through the water is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I myself have pulled up like 2 or 3 monsters on this.
Monsters.
Thing. Yes.
30 plus easily. I mean, I know other places, like if you go to Canada, 30 inches nothing, but at least around here, that's pretty big.
And I don't go perch, or I don't go northern fishing that often, so when I can catch, you know, them on just a few casts, like this is definitely one of the lures, you know, I head for right away, and it works very, very well.
You want to know how finite this detail is? You really do? They put a butthole on this lure. Right there. That is the detail quality you're looking for. Obviously the fish can't see it, but it really just impresses me. They put a butthole on it. So with that, we're going to be moving on to our next lure.
Alright, this was one of my favorites coming into the year. I saw it at Fleet Farm, I had to get it. And sure enough, on my first cast that I caught, literally, first cast, boom, I pulled it and it had a northern on it. And that's probably just dumb luck too, but it pretty much hooked me on it. I've been using it since then to catch also bass as well. With this is also, I caught about a 3.5 pound bass on this as well. So they do work for bass, and this is the
I believe it's a
360 search bait
in pumpkin seed, I believe. Or
I've also known that white works really well too. I originally was using white when I was fishing for northern, but that is because it was a pretty clear lake, and it seemed that white had always done well in that lake. So you might have to try, you know, different colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, and obviously just a little thing here too is this is just our recommendations for it. So if you know it doesn't work on your lake, it might just be different types of fish, stuff like that. You might have to try different colors, but at least for us, this worked quite well.
Yeah.
And so with that, we're gonna moving on to our favorite bait.
This is number 1.
Number 1, the best, the lure that is the best so far for pike fishing is the RAPALA X-Wrap in perch color.
What are those?
It is possibly the best for all around species, but especially for pike. This lure suspends, but you can give it the jerking action, so it's just as good as the Shadow Wrap. Has a beautiful coloration.
The only difference, though, I would say, again, it has to do with giving the fish something to strike at. And we typically do these with a lot of our lures anyway, even if they don't come like this, is giving it a little bit of either some feathers or some feathering or some different coloring there to give the fish something to strike at. And that was one of the reasons why this works so well, because it gives off like a red or something like maybe an injured fish would, and it gives them something to strike at more than just a body. So it tends to work a little bit better that way. And also the suspending action makes it really nice to troll around, especially we usually go fishing in our lake up north, and it's a fairly small lake. And so we do a lot of turning if we're trolling. Yeah. So having this thing suspending works pretty nice. We just started trolling last year, really.
And so if you guys want a video on that too, just leave a comment down below.
Yeah, we'll post that up for you. It's pretty fun.
It's an underrated technique for lakes around here.
We also maybe can show you guys how we made our planer boards and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's, like I said, underrated, but I digress, so we'll get back to the video.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, these are our top 5 lures.
These are our top 5.
So just as a recap, we have the cheap Fleet Farm, I believe it's Apex spoon. You need this in your tackle box. Yes. It's so cheap, just go out and buy it. Like, you cannot have a better lure for the price, and it will catch you fish. So we're gonna go to number 2. Our number 2 lure was the Shadow Wrap. Our number 3 lure,
we got the 360 Search Bait from Fleet Farm. Again, pretty cheap. I think it's like $5.
Yeah.
For like a 3-pack of these things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cheap.
And we have another lure, our Live Target Perch.
Yep. Again, one of my favorites.
This one,
excellent all-around lure.
This one's a little more expensive and stuff like that, but again, it's worth it.
Probably the most expensive out of all of them.
You really can't put a price on fun, especially when you're hammering handling northern. I mean,
or walleye too.
Or walleye.
All these have caught a walleye before.
And then our final lure, the best lure, is the RAPALA X-Wrap.
Yep.
And with that being said, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, and a subscribe for us. I mean,
any more videos you guys like to see as well, just let us know and we can try to get those out there for you. So.
See you guys.